But how do you stop what you see today, right, in your 3D world, in your 3D reality, from taking you out from building your income, right? Getting to your desires and goals. When everything is going the opposite way from what you desire, right? You might you're trying to grow a business to a certain level, or you're trying to reach a health goal, weight loss goal. You're trying to grow investments, right? You're feeling the pressure of today with inflation's high, with the global geopolitics that is happening. You're feeling all the pressure. It feels like everything is going in the opposite direction. How do you not allow what you see in the 3D, in this physical dimension, impact you eternally? That's the $1 million question for this drive. I'm going to show you how to be open and non-reactive to what you see in the 3D world, in this reality, this physical dimension that we're in. This is going to be an important drive conversation because, again, just popping up the news this morning and just looking at the tension that is all around us when it comes to incomes, job losses, inflation, the potentials of World War III if we're not in it already. That can sap your energy, right? It can lower your frequency and control your inner world. We do not, okay, you as a high performer do not want the world, the physical world, controlling your inner world. It's important that you don't allow that to master what you see today in the physical, the 3D. Master your reality, your inner source. The only truth that you have, the only truth is your inner world. Your consciousness. Everything else is an illusion. Everything, the 3D, what you're seeing with your 5 senses, okay, what you see in the 3D is an illusion. So the first point I want to get out, let's just get that out the way. Let's just open up this drive, just getting that out the way. Do not let the external world shake you up internally. It's an illusion. Everything is an illusion. Learn to be non-reactive to what you see, because you can only see a tiny bit of what's happening around you. Does that make sense? You might be frustrated right now, right? Again, there could be some frustration that you're having because you're plateauing in the business or whatever you're doing. It may be some frustration there. But no, again, do not get tricked out of your spot, because that's what the physical world is designed to do, if you allow it. So yeah, I'm on my way to the store this morning, pick up some things for today, and I wanted to open up the drive with some of the emails and just some of the news outlets, what I've been seeing. And again, I want to make sure that I provide some knowledge on how to maintain yourself during this time period that we're in, right? And there are two things that I've been seeing over the last couple months that's been bubbling up, either from my mentorship or just in the conversations that I've been having with folks in comments or messaging. But the one thing is, there is a strong focus from many high performers on achieving their goal a specific way, right? Almost a narrow focus that I got to achieve 100K per month income by this certain date in this manner. And the first thing I want to correct there is, again, when you are limiting your mind, it doesn't function well. Your brain doesn't function well when it's limited, right? It just causes more stress in the brain. You want to be open to all possibilities of your goals, your desires happening. And that means that you open up your awareness, right? Being aware that it can happen in any method. You have a guy that's focused on growing his company to 100K per month income, okay? Income, 100K per month. And that's his focus. I'm going to grow this income. I want to make 100K per month in income from this business, right? That could be their focus. They stop, he might be on a family trip. Stop, get gas, while getting gas, pick up some scratch offs, put the scratch off in the console in the truck or whatever, car. Don't think about it while on vacation, decides to scratch it off, boom, there's 100K. Right, there's 100K now that's needed to grow the business to 100K. Right, you could be going to get your car washed. Right, it's a long line in the car wash. You're focused on one way of achieving your goal. Meanwhile, while you're waiting for your car to be washed, you meet a gentleman that owns a business that allow you to make the connection to the right people to get to your desired reality. You see how life works? Don't take anything that you're experiencing as random. There's no randomness to the universe, right? The universe don't operate in randomness. The universe is a system, right? This universe is looking for balance. It's looking for repeated behavior. It's a system. Operates just like a system. So the system's goal is to keep the system operating the same. So if you understand that, then you understand that there is no randomness. Don't take a delay in a line or a frustration because you can't get out the house. You know, you were supposed to be somewhere at a certain time period, and now you had to run back in the house because you forgot your laptop. And that delay now, when you got to get gas, and now you're at the gas station, and when you're pumping your gas, you have the conversation with a lady that is the CEO of a company that can help you reach your desired reality. See how life works? So my first point in today's drive is just be open. Leave a door open for how your dreams and desires will come to you, right? Don't be so fixated on one outcome. You might have a goal. You might be working on a goal. You've been working on this goal and you don't see anything happening, right? All thing you're seeing is everything is plateauing. Like the company is starting to go down as far as income levels, right? You've done all the right things. You are embodying the CEO, the owner of the outcome that you want, right? But you don't see it in the 3D world, in the physical reality. You're not experiencing it. Again, understand, your subconscious mind is processing 1 billion bits of information per second, according to scientists. Per second.
Just giving you a heads up. This is a warning.
Per second, right? Your brain can only, so what you're seeing, let's see, you're just seeing just a slight bit of the unseen. There are things that are happening that you can't see. If you're doing everything the right way. Right? There are things that you can't see in your environment because you only see this much of your environment. Hope that makes sense. Turn the opposite way. The problem, again, is the emotions. You can't let your emotions from reality impact you because it lowers your frequency. And when your frequency is lowered, it brings negative thoughts, right? Because every thought has a vibration of frequency as well. It brings negative thoughts, and now you start becoming in that loop, right? That rut. You have to trust that the process is unfolding, right? That goal is unfolding, right? It's a conviction, a faith that you have to have, that you know that is done. Okay, did that make sense? I hope I'm clear on what I mean by emotions, being reactive to circumstances, trusting the process. You got to remember, the Buddha said it. Just if you don't take anything from today, take the Buddha message about suffering. That the root of suffering is your attachment. That is your attachment to the outcome. Right? See the physical world as feedback, but do not become attached to this illusion. The Bhagavad Gita said, you are entitled to the work, not the outcome, right? You got all the teachings that are pointing to the same thing. Okay? Do not let the 3D world talk you out of your future. You have two minds. You have a conscious mind that seeks ways to help you. And the conscious mind is focused in the 3D, right? That's the focus of the conscious mind. It's logical, right? It understands. The subconscious mind is illogical. It can't tell the difference between a dream or 3D. Right? Can't tell the difference between imagination or if something has happened in your physical dimension, right? So it's illogical. It can't reason. The conscious mind is focused on helping you achieve your goal in the 3D. The subconscious mind is focused on the end that is already done. The subconscious mind is a magnet to the field of possibilities, the 4D. The field of the possibilities is where all infinite possibilities of you exist. You could call it source, you could call it infinite flow, you could call it intelligence, you could call it Christ consciousness, you could call it whatever you want to call it. The 4D, your conscious mind, the subconscious mind, is a magnet to the field of possibilities. Now, if you are trying to grow, well, whatever your goals or desires are, you want to be thinking, imagining, and thinking, changing your frequency to match the outcome of your desires. So let's say that you want to grow your income. You've been plateauing, you're stuck at $80,000 per month in income coming from the business. You're trying to grow it, double it by Q1 of 2027. Then again, you're going to start internally. You're not going to start with the effect, the physical reality, changing strategies, changing plans, changing people, changing processes, changing your technology in the business, right? You're going to focus on your mental state, your mind, okay? Focusing the mind on the, let's say if the goal was, let's say there's 80K, 160K per month income, okay? You're focusing now, the frequency, your identity is shifting or embodying the 160K outcome person. How the person thinks, what the person reads, how the person makes decisions, right? All of that, that's what you're embodying. And what happens is your subconscious mind that is looking at the conscious mind, that's looking at your reality, right? It's looking at the trends, it's looking at the patterns, it's looking at the key indicators to create your experience. Your subconscious mind starts saying, oh, this is the environment, this is the reality this person lives in, and will keep that pattern going. So now, all the people you meet, the places you go, the things that you do, your transactions, activities, events, everything now is focused around that outcome that you have already done. You get what I'm saying? Same thing on the opposite side. If you're plateauing, you were at 80K, you're now at 40K. You're starting to sweat. Now you're getting frustrated. The subconscious mind is going to look for the patterns and trends and mirror the environment back to you. This is why it's important to not be reactive, especially today, in today's climate that we're in. And it really just takes discipline, right? A self-trust. You might say, well, that's easy said and done. I agree. I have reactive moments. Still today. I mean, I get frustrated. Yesterday not yesterday, but other day went to a game, and I mean, the traffic was ridiculous. going to the game, right? I was frustrated for about 60 minutes, 60 seconds, and then I snapped, oh, I'm tripping. Let me, I'm tripping right now. Let me relax, right? The key is I could quickly become aware of what I'm doing, right? Your goal, again, not to be a perfectionist at this. It's the attempt. There's going to be things that are going to make you react. Absolutely. But if that reaction is spinning into an hour, 2 hours, a day, a week, a month, now that's the story. That's going to be your story. I think I shared this in other drives before. Every time I got a friend that called from college, every time we talk, it's still the same story. He cussed somebody out. He had to jump on somebody. This was that. He argued with this. Like this, he has no awareness of the reality that he's built and how the subconscious mind will keep him locked into that experience for the rest of his life. Unless there's some type of emotional conviction or something that's traumatic happens that flips the script or bring awareness there. But you know those type of people. So the point is discipline, and really the simple way of attempting to discipline yourself is really just asking yourself, if I keep reacting to this situation, right? Let's say you own property, right now because of the job losses that are happening. You got 5 properties out of 10. 50% of your properties are down right now, right? Ask yourself, if I keep reacting to this situation, I'm only giving it more energy and create more of what I don't want. Right? Just flip the script. When you see it that way, discipline becomes easy. I try to become, I use awareness most of the time for mine, because I always trying to be consciously aware of what I'm doing and my thoughts and my patterns. And so I try to, and again, meditation is great for that, right? Lowering your brain waves, always powerful for that. But having a discipline with you will help you navigate the 3D world. This is the type of stuff I'm doing in my one-on-one program called Plateaued X. It's a mentorship program. I'm teaching and mentoring clients to grow their income without the grind and hustle. Right? Through some of the conversations that I had today, through some of the work, the subconscious, the conscious mind, identity shifting, frequency. So that's some of the work I do. Today's lesson, again, was more of wasn't a prepared lesson or anything like that. I just kind of turn the camera on, put it on my holder here, and just start recording. And based on some of the news outlets and my messages I was getting, I wanted to provide something I think will be helpful for today's climate, right? And so this is the foundation of some of my work, that I do with clients. I am helping folks transform their life, right? Their business, whatever their goals or desires, but without the hustle and grind, right? And I prove to you today that you don't have to hustle and grind, right? It's simply shifting your focus, shifting your mindset. Do not let the 3D world be your master. right? The more you grind, the further the goal gets away, right? Why? Because the only thing that's real is your inner world. You are one with the universe. If the goal you've been imagining is $1 million a year, you already have it because you have imagined it. It's already done. Your goal is now to know that it's already done. Do not get reactive to what you see in the 3D that, well, I don't see my $1 million right now. It's already done. But if you're reacting in the 3D of, well, I don't see it, I don't have it. Look at the energy. You can't feel the energy. You might think that, hey, well, I think positive, but if you deep down is saying that you don't have it, then it creates a separation. The universe recognizes the energy and frequency that you're generating, and it keeps you separate from the goal, right? You lost your favorite pen in the office. The more you searching for that pen, the more you can't find it. You're grinding trying to find that pen. I gotta find that pen, right? You're looking all over, you're moving your papers, you're moving the laptop, you're moving everything in the office, can't find the damn pen, right? The moment that you say, you know what? If I find it, I'm gonna relax and chill. I'll find it, it'll come up. It's in here somewhere. The moment you do that, the pen is laying right in front of you. Now, why does that happen? When you chase your goals and your dreams, you're creating the separation that you don't have it. When you say, the goal's already done, I already got it, I imagined it already, it's already been done, then now your frequency changes, right? It's a same thing with what I just said about the pen. Now you're not even worried because you know it's already done. The subconscious mind is going to back it up by creating that reality that is already done. You get what I'm saying? That's why Jesus said, when you pray, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Not hope, not, next year in 2027, not, I know it's coming. Believe that you have received it and it's yours because it's already done. It's been done in the field of possibilities already. You're just tapping to the frequency of that outcome. So yeah, that's the type of work I'm doing. Check out my blue. I actually got a free guide called the Divine Identity Blueprint. It's really the best place for understanding this principle. You could download that. It's free. I think it just asks for your email address. But you could download it, and it's exactly the stuff we're talking about today. So get ready to jump in, get some groceries for today, and we're going to actually smoke on the grill this evening. We're going to just smoke some chicken, and I think I'm just going to do some jerk chicken today. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm getting ready to go in the store, but I do want to leave with one thing, because I hope today drive was impactful for you. If you really want to step your manifesting game up, you really have to become great at non-reactive, right, to the physical world. One last thing I see some clients do is, and I know this is important. Let me spend 60 seconds on this because this is important as I think through this now. One of the challenges I see with clients, right, that do achieve their goal, right? I got an SVP that I've been working with for the past year now that has accomplished the goal, right? This was the session last week. We had this conversation about, and I'll keep it private, but I'm gonna keep it at a higher scale. But a lot of times, not just as this person, but other individuals as well, when you hit the goal, you get your goal, you get the desire, right? And now it's a obsession with keeping the goal and desire, and that's a trap. Don't, again, the Buddha said it, when you become attached to the outcome, it's the root of all suffering, right? Don't become attached to the outcome, because then it creates a frequency. If you're in that state right now, get out of it. Your attachment to, I got the house, right? I was able to accomplish the house. I was able to get the car. I got to keep it. I got to keep my income level up so I can keep these vehicles, keep the house, keep the whatever. Now, you might did everything right to achieve it, to manifest those goals, but now you're getting ready to lose it because the stress. Again, don't react to the 3D. Your senses are limited to what's visible to you. They can't detect many things, if that makes sense. All right, talk to you guys later. That's the drive.